What's going on, everybody? Chadley here, and I'm back with another Borderlands 3 video for you guys. And today, we're back yet again with Flak. He received another nerf the other day, and a couple of you guys were asking me to update my Flak build, so I'm going to do that real quick today for you. But before we jump into the video, I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Our last video about Flak has gone insane, so welcome to everybody who's new from that video. But if you don't know, the nerf to Flak was mainly to leave no trace. This skill was actually one of my favorite skills before the patch. This skill allowed you to get ammo back on critical hits, and if you had a good class mod, you could get it up to like a 72% chance, I believe it was. But with this nerf, they lowered its chance down considerably. But the main killer to this skill is that they added a cooldown timer to it. So not only is it a super small chance to actually proc and get the ammo back now, you have to wait 2 whole seconds for it to have another chance of proccing again. So if you had perfect luck in a fadeaway, the max number of shots you could get back is 3. 3 shots. It's a little overkill in my opinion. I think if they wanted to reduce its effectiveness, just lower the chance, but don't put a cooldown timer on it. That takes like its effectiveness out of basically like all weapons. It's dumb. But since this is our 3rd Flak build on the channel already in the less than a month this game has been out, this is going to be super quick. I'm just going to run through the skills just real fast for you. So starting off in the Stalker tree, we're also going to be using Fadeaway again. Self-repairing system, we're going to get a little bit of health here. We're going to try to get some more effectiveness out of just like mobbing for proving grounds and Slaughter Star and stuff like that, not just for bosses. Furious Attack, this is still really good. I also have a +4 Furious Attack class mod, which gets it up to 3-point-something gun damage per stack, so that's an extra like 30, I think it's 32 or 36% if you're at max stacks with that class mod. So I use that sometimes, but right now I'm using the legendary class mod for the hunt skills. But eager to impress, we're going to want our fadeaway coming back as much as possible. Turn tail and run, more gun damage and fire rate when you're still. Fast and Furious, gun damage and movement speed. Hidden Machine, you're going to get more damage when you're in fadeaway. And the Power Inside, obviously even more damage. Then we're obviously going to have Gorillas in the Mist and Unblinking Eye. Now the reason I only have 1 skill point purchased in each of the Most Dangerous Game, Hunter's Eye, and Second Intention is because with the class mod, the legendary class mod Bounty Hunter, you have a 3% chance to activate any purchased hunt kill skill. So when you just have 1 point, you have it purchased, so you can actually now proc these skills from that class mod. That's why I have it in there. Obviously you're going to want a little bit better roll than I have. I have the crit damage, which is really nice, but you're going to want some other ones, replacing corrosive resistance and flat off weapon accuracy. So now for guns, my first weapon that I use is 1-pump chump. This is just good for mobbing, and I also just find it fun to use. It's up to you what you guys want to use in this first slot. I just personally like the 1-pump chump. Then I like to use the Lucian's Call or Rowan's Call for getting my action skill back, as you're going to get critical hits returning bullets to your magazine, and you're going to have the skill that critical hits have a chance of reducing your cooldown. So with these you can spam away and get your action skill back. Then the Lyuda, they didn't change that at all. It's still pretty dang good, so we're going to keep that in there. And then I also still like the Butcher. It's a fun gun, but you're also welcome to use anything else you'd like. The Butcher's not quite as effective now that Leave No Trace is not a part of this build, but I just enjoy it, so that's why I'm keeping it there. I still use the Stopgap. You're welcome to use whatever shield that you'd like though. Bounty Hunter class mod, we just went over that. Then for our relic, we're going to use the Projector relic. If you guys saw my last build, combining the fire damage projector and this grenade, you could do some insane stuff, especially to Grave Ward, who's just super easy to kill anyways. But that is also why I have this fire grenade on, You can use whatever fire grenade you want, preferably one that explodes on impact. It's just easier to put the status effect on yourself. But that's about it for the gear. Let's just see how it plays out. Right now we're in Mayhem 3. We're gonna go fight Gravord, and then after this we can go into like Slaughter Star and see how well it does in there. Right now our modifiers, these are gonna cancel out, and the only other thing is gonna be less damage from normal bullets, but we're not really using that with the Lyuda. So you're gonna have a pretty fair representation of what the actual output of this build is. We're gonna come down, we're gonna try to get the projector relic to go. There it is. Go invisible, and he's gone. Like, you can still do that, like leave no trace. Doesn't really affect that, but with the Lyudas that you want now, you're gonna want ones that have high magazine size. With that one, I used 12 shots to kill him right there. So a lot of my other ones, at least my normal bullet damage one, has 10 shots in it. So you're gonna want some higher clipped Lyudas now. Yeah, but as you guys saw, you can totally tell that the Lyuda is still perfectly fine and does not need to be changed at all. So we can keep moving on with our life. So let's go over to Slaughter Star and see how we do in there. So right now, we're in Slaughter Star, and we have a bonus to sniper damage. So we're just gonna be running around with the Lyuda right now, as well as the assault rifle. So I'll actually pull out the Lucian's Call. This will also be melting some people right now. Lucian's Call, I definitely prefer it over Rowan's Call, but that's just me. Everybody can use what they like to use. Having a good combo of weapons in this is very nice. We got shotguns, we have snipers and assault rifles, so no matter what the modifier is, whether it buffs the snipers and assault rifles or pistols, shotguns, SMGs, you're gonna be all right. And if you guys don't want to be using the Butcher, you can also put in like another SMG or something like that. So right now I go into fadeaway, and if leave no trace was on our build right now, in all these bullets I'm firing right now, I would have gotten a max of 3 bullets back into my clip. 3. With that 2-second delay on being able to proc it again, it's almost like a completely pointless skill now. Maybe if you're doing like a non-Gorillas in the Mist flak, you can maybe make something work with that with just like a one-shot high damage weapon, but at that point you're gonna be in fadeaway long enough anyways that like the time you save of just putting the bullets like right back into the clip, it's just really not worth it at all. So I would really like to see that 2-second delay disappear. That way like the skill can synergize with like high fire rate weapons a little bit better. And if they want to lower the actual chance of it proccing down more, I'll be fine with that. But the cooldown is a little excessive in my opinion. But as you can see, we're not really having too much of an issue here in Mayhem 3 with this build, even in mobbing. So, and I'm not even really getting even close to low health. These guys really aren't that bad. And this build just kind of destroys everybody. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up to let me know. If you want to see more Borderlands videos, subscribe for more Borderlands content. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.